to Larry TV. This is the Halloween edition since it's the month of October, and I'm going to do my famous meatballs. So these are the ingredients you're going to need. Alright, I think that's a pretty good selection anyway, so let's get started at what we got. I also want to give a shout out to my Martian Reveal show, to the pack 'em and smoking them. Everybody should be watching the Martian Reveal show. So anyway, let's get back to cooking here. Here we got 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 pound of Italian sausage, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 small onion, 1 small green pepper, 4 eggs, half a cup of breadcrumbs, Italian breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, 1 cup, and this one's got 3 cheeses in it. These are your sauces when you boil your meatballs, and your spices. So let's get started. We're going to start with the 4 eggs. Strong egg there. Wash that slime off. Throw in your spices, your vegetables. That was 3 cloves of garlic, 1 small onion, 1 small green pepper. Now your half a cup of Italian breadcrumbs, 1 cup of your 3 Parmesan trees. I'm going to go about a tablespoon to a teaspoon, somewhere around there, however you like it. Parsley, around a teaspoon. Oregano, teaspoon. Italian seasoning, about a half a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon onion powder, teaspoon garlic powder, and white and black pepper, about a teaspoon or tablespoon, whatever you like. Okay, now we're going to mix that all together. A little tip, wash your hands real good. The water kind of helps everything from sticking to you, the meat, because the meat is a little slimy. You want to have clean hands when you're doing this as well. You can wear a glove if you want. I just like to get in there and mix it up. I just make sure my hands are really clean. I'm constantly washing them. They were pre-washed before the video, so I know clean. Now you want to mix it really good because you need the Italian meat mixed in with the regular ground beef. Now when I cut up the vegetables, I cut them as small as possible. I mean, you really want to get them tiny because when you're making your meatballs, if they're too big, the meatballs will come apart. They won't form to stick together right. So you don't even have to use the green pepper and onion. I like to put it in mine. Just makes for a better meatball. I'm kind of making a mess here. Alright. Pretty messy, right? Okay, now we're ready to start forming our meatballs. Let me wash some of this off. Okay, after you wash your hands, now you want to get back in here and start making your meatballs. You want to make them around like a golf ball size. And then just start placing them. And once we get done doing all these meatballs, we'll get right back with you and finish up this video. Thank you. Hello everybody, we're back. Okay. So anyways, the meatballs are done. I know, I'm silly, but if anyone knows me, they know how I am. Voila! Meatball heaven. Okay, so anyways, enough of the silliness. Let's get back to cooking. So now we want to put our meatballs in this pot. Don't forget to shut your oven off. No need for a house fire. Boy, these look good. So now, the reason why I do so many meatballs is because the recipe, you know, it's a lot to do. So what I like to do is do a lot of meatballs and then I just portion it out, you know, and now I got me a couple dinners. You know, I got me a couple meatball dinners. You know, you can put a few in a sandwich baggie, and during the, you know, week you can make yourself a meatball sub, bring to work. Have all your fellow employees jealous because you got this incredible meatball sub that they don't. Homemade meatballs. But that's the reason why I have so many meatballs is I don't want to have to make these meatballs every time I do a dinner. So I make a bunch of them and I'm ready to go every time I do spaghetti, or you do cheese raviolis or something. Okay, so now that's done. So now I'm using Little Italy sauce, and I got one marinara and one
tomato basil.
Tomato basil. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Now, I like to add the marinara to it. Some people just like to use regular sauce. If you have the time and you can do your own homemade sauce, it would make it even more, more homemade. But I don't always have time to make every single recipe homemade. So I just try to go with a good sauce. like to save my jars because I like to do some pickling. I'll pickle some peppers or onions or something like that. So now we just kind of want to mix the sauce up. Let's get the heat started. I'm going to start on high. Now, I'm not going to dump any of this down the sink. I just throw it away like that. But, so let's just mix it down, and we're going to just cook it like this for around 45 minutes. You're going to start off on high. Once it starts to heat up, then you bring down your heat, and then you're going to let it cook for like an hour, just like this. And then after you shut everything off, you just let it sit in the sauce until it cools down. Once it cools down, then you put it in your refrigerator and you let it marinate overnight in the refrigerator. And then, you know, the next day, you can do it just like that. If you want to have them for dinner right after the sauce heats up, you can do it that way. I just feel like when it marinates overnight, for me, it feels like the meatballs just suck in that sauce. But so that's basically it. Well, I'm making a mess. Got some sauce jumping out of there. So anyways, that's basically it. Now I'm gonna let it bring up a high heat, and once I see that it's hot, just like I said, you bring down your heat. Keep an eye on it. Constantly stir it. One thing about sauce, you got to keep stirring it. You got to stir it and stay on top of it. That's why I make so much. That way I don't have to keep doing this over and over. Every time I want to make spaghetti or something, it's already done. Well, anyway, so now, like I said, I'm going to let this cook for an hour, and once it's done, I'm going to turn it off and just let it sit in the sauce until it cools down. Then it goes in the refrigerator, or you can have it just like this. Depends on you, however you like it. Anyways, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Hope you dig the costume. I know it's a little silly, but if you know me, that's just the way I am. Anyways, until next time, I'm going to be doing other recipes. I got a fish recipe coming up soon. You have to check that one out. It's really awesome. I got actually several fish recipes, so you know, you just have to stay tuned for the next recipes. And everyone on that Martian Reveal show, what's up? Hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, peace out, everybody.